person that says that. I'm not gonna say what happens, but I'll be jotting your name down.
There will be consequences.
Yes. Okay, so on our last session, there was a bit of a scuffle involving Kayla mostly using her bare hands to brutalize some people in the party without lasting damage before becoming invisible and making her escape. The party tried some tactics to well, I don't know even how to describe it, if it's like a dissuasion from aggression or something of that sort, but eventually it seems like the most successful attempt was to invite her to the graveyard at night to speak, purely speak. Initially, this was presented as being just Iluna, Rala, and her, but Kayla has counter offered that you should pick just a single person from your group. She didn't say who it had to be, but she said it had to be just one person to talk to her. Watching, or well, not watching, but sensing Kayla leaving, since Rala could not at that moment see her. Rala, in a bit of desperation, hit her head and her goggles really hard, apparently accidentally doing something that allowed her to see Kayla, but in the process of doing that, she inadvertently, or perhaps fully cognizantly, well, she inadvertently did something, but she probably didn't care much about the consequences, and one of the consequences was that she broke the command that Marco had imprinted upon her a few days ago. Rella could see Kayla once more and ran after her. However, the intense psychic backlash from breaking Mr. Windrenden's orders caused her body to convulse in extreme sharp pain all of a sudden, which made Rala first keel over throwing up and then collapse on the ground. We ended our session as Kayla vanished into the streets and alleyways, the crowd being handled and dispersed as best as it could by, innkeeper and some people of your group. Lucina was making a point of not being seen by the general populace and the commotion that was forming, and Rella's unconscious little body was being dragged back, was being brought back, carried back into the tavern.
Dragged, for sure.
Pretty
Lilia
sure
would
she's
carry
being
her
delicately carried.
I'm look.
Grab by the foot.
I sometimes you guys know I sometimes mix the words up. Okay.
True.
Wait,
I just
but
had a sudden
Lilia-
image of like one of us dragging her by the ankles, like no.
Wait,
Not
is
the
Lilia
baby.
able to touch things without breaking them?
Yeah,
now?
I got the eye drop. a
Okay,
while
okay,
ago.
okay. You got it.
Yeah, she was the one who was the ones who are still affected are Rella and you.
Motherfucker.
Go ahead and break the gas. It'll be fine. I promise.
Yeah. So we are
Reads a
jumping
book.
right back into it as you guys bring Ralla back into the tavern. Quickly you can bring her out of like lethal danger amongst everyone involved. So it seems like her life is out of danger for the time being. But it has certainly been a very stressful experience. Just to reiterate for everyone here, it is currently sort of like mid-afternoon on a Monday.
Mid-after
Lucina-
Monday.
Yes, Lucina, as Rala is brought back and like the curtains are Right back, she begins to inspect the situation. Sister Catherine is already administering some light healing. Let me grab my dice here. As she will be touching her holy symbol and casting a cure wound spell on Rala. That's going to be 9 points of healing for you.
Whoa.
So if you wake up, you grab a bush and put on a little makeup. And you have 1 level of exhaustion as well. Oh, and with regards to certain things. On the last session, as you observed, you were trying to look for Kayla, and her form shifted back into your vision. I had said that you saw sort of like a serpentine, hideous monster coiled around the wooden beam that was above, that Noah had been thrown into. It was sort of like a snake made of other snakes, like this massive snakes forming a larger snake body. And upon waking up, you'll find that this creature has slithered into the room here and is kind of coiled around a lamp, like a sort of like a chandelier that the tavern has hanging from the ceiling. This large, terrifying being is just coiled around that chandelier, looking intently at you.
At me?
I'm talking to Rala in specific.
Oh, okay, because you said my name in the beginning. My bad.
Well, I said your name just as a reference because this being was coiled around the wooden beam that you had been tossed into.
Right. No, I chose to fly into that.
Sure. But other than that, you do regain consciousness, Rala.
My head hurts.
Girl, you got your shit kicked in, girl. I'm kidding. No, it doesn't say that. No, it does not say that.
What's wrong with you, Mr. Nara?
Sorry, I think some sort of white girl spirit took over for a minute. There's a lot of souls inside of me.
You got hit and hit yourself pretty hard there. Maybe that had something to do with whatever that was.
I guess so. I'm gonna have to shake free of that one. But, Rala, that was dangerous.
I just... I don't know, I felt like I had to...
Whatever it is you did, please don't do it again.
I don't know what I did, to be honest.
Is it clear to the others what exactly she did? Like, I know above table we understand what exactly happened there, but is that a...
Do we?
All that was visible to everyone else was that Rala suddenly started like banging both of her hands against her head, and then like she put her goggles over her eyes, started like hitting her head, almost like she's like harming herself, and somehow that seemed to let her look at Kayla, because the one of you, Mizell, who could still see Kayla, could confirm that she was heading, like beelining straight where in Kayla's direction, the correct direction. However,
Ew.
she seized up mid-movement as if something was happening to her. So that is what you observe.
Hmm.
From that point onwards, it's sort of like assumptions or deductions on your part.
If I scan Kalo, or it's not Kalo, Rala with detect magic, can I like see if anything has flared up on her in terms of like magical auras?
Are you looking for anything in specific?
I mean, clearly something happened where she just like hit her hands on her head and then she collapsed. So I'm just kind of like looking to see like I'm kind of familiar at this point with like the magical signatures of most of the party members. So like is there anything different there? Like can I like above table I can say like, "Oh, I we know what happened." Do I see any kind of like fluctuations in the aura from Marco had on her, or anything else that's changed with her, like magical whatever auras, signatures, whatever?
How have you cast detect magic earlier this day? I don't remember in specific, so
I have.
it has to be Myzel.
Okay. Fuck.
Earlier
Myzel, come on.
today, I don't know if Myzel has. I think did I have it?
You had
I
True
had
Sight
it
on.
I had True Sight on, and I think
Yeah.
I had like detect magic on when we first started talking to Kayla.
That is true.
Because Myzel was trying to figure out what her deal was.
That is true. You did have detect magic on at the start of the conversation with Kayla, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think at that moment or around that moment you would have focused specifically on Rala, like the stuff that was on Rala?
In the moment where she started to keel over, yes.
No, I mean before, when you first cast detect magic, when you spoke to Kayla.
He was focused on Kayla at that time, but while it was still up and the conversation was going, he would have done like kind of a cursory glance over like everyone else in the room just to kind of like general keeping up awareness of the situation.
Yeah, like you would have sensed like magic around you, but do you think Myzel would have, because you have to take a magic action to inspect each individual person, right? To see like the actual, like specific
I thought we determined that
analysis.
the magic action let you see everything, not a specific person.
Yeah, you need magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature and object in the area that bears the magic action effect with created spell. Usually during spells, School of Magic. Around any visible creature or object in the area. Yeah, in that case, yeah, when you take the magic action, you can sort of see that. In which case, I think that's fair. There is one thing that has changed in Rala from before to now. Let me just confirm one thing with Idol real quick.
Purr.
Okay. So having sensed like the auras before and sensing them now, it was a cursory glance, so you didn't look at Rala in specific. But before, at the start, at the start of the conversation, actually, roll me an intelligence check, just in general, to see if you're to what degree you're
Excellent.
picking this up.
Your favorite.
Believe.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. I think you are aware enough to notice that something has changed,
Hmm.
but you are not. Your mental short-term memory isn't quite sharp enough to figure out what changed. Just like the
It
general
gets stunned
sense that-
against a wall for a moment.
True, a little bit of concussion will do that. So you can't pinpoint exactly what it is that changed, but if you
Mhm.
wish, you could try to go over everything that Rala has magical on her at the moment.
Yeah, I think he'll just like take a couple of moments to start studying that because he can tell that something's changed, and now his investigative mind is like, "What is? Hang on, what's different in these two pictures?" type thing, and he'll just mention, "Rahala, the magics around you have changed slightly. Did you do something in that moment?"
I bopped my head to try and fix my eyes. Well, that's it.
Fix your eyes.
Yeah.
What does that mean, darling? I didn't know you wore glasses.
No, not like that kind of fix, but like I wanted to see Kayla, and I figured, if you guys were telling the truth, then maybe that would work, and so I tried to see her when she vanished.
I'm sorry, Rolla.
With that kind of keyword on fixed, can Mizell hone in a little bit and check, was it Marco's magic upon her that changed, or was it something else?
If you try to focus on the trace of Marco's magic, you can sense that Rala has that sort of a curse-like enchantment magic latched onto her
Mhm.
like tar. It doesn't feel like that has changed. So probably not that.
Okay, he'll kind of keep studying then. And you said your head hurts now.
Very much so. Both in game and in real life.
Oh no.
Shit.
Starts rubbing her head.
I
That
also
DS is so
Life
effective.
isn't
What
a
the hell?
game. This is real life.
Sister Catherine, also, if you could take a look at me, I feel like this nosebleed should have stopped by now, but it hasn't.
Take a look at what?
This nosebleed that I got from failing the saving throw 3 times in a row that I'm trying to make sure still happens.
No, your turn's coming up.
Okay, alright. I
But
love
your nose isn't bleeding. Nothing is happening. We'll get to that later, but I haven't forgotten.
He said your turn's coming up, and that was a threat.
Yep.
Well, I think it's probably obvious that by fixing your eyes, you triggered Marco's magic, and that's why your head hurts. But that's not what changed about the magic on you. Just can't quite place exactly what.
I will throw you a bone here, because I think 12 is not. You know, even if it's if to a level 10 D&D party, it sounds like shit. Like, it's still decently intelligent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rala is talking about fixing something about her eyes, and she is.
You
Well,
have seen
I
her
don't
do
know
it
if-
before too.
Yeah, she was wearing, even if they're not on right now, her goggles, and the goggles are magical.
Mm-hmm. So did you magically change something about yourself? Your vision?
I mean, I guess I just when I just whack my head and it changes.
Rolla, do your eyes normally see things and then you use magic to change it? Or do they see different things based off of. Huh. Or can you just see different things sometimes? I know you can see those um spirits, I guess, that Lakina can feel.
I mean, yeah, every. I mean, sometimes I can see stuff for a while, but you know, every time I wake up, it could be something different. Also, who's the snake sitting by? Because would definitely
It's
ask them to please go sit over there for, like, move away from that thing, please. While not looking at that individual.
it's not by any specific person. There's like you guys are on the around the table of sorts, and then there's a chandelier like on the ceiling, and the snake is
Oh,
coiled around this
great, it's
chandelier.
above us.
Yes, it's above everyone. Just
Okay.
kind of like sometimes its head will slither downwards a little bit, and a couple of snakes that make up its body just like fall on the table like with a bit of a
Okay.
spurt.
So then I feel like she would definitely attempt to be, heads down. Head in, arms, thumbs up, 7-Up style, right?
Oh God.
Uh, can Luna tell that Rella is like trying not to look at something, or does she just look like her head hurts?
Can you let tell it what?
Can I tell if Rala is like actively trying not to look at something, or does it just look like her head hurts? Like she's just
Roll
cradling her head because
an
like ow ow, or is it like
roll an insight check. Not very difficult. Roll. You can roll a deception check. I guess. I said not terribly difficult, but I forgot that this is a player character.
I'm very good
yes,
at
I was
those.
like
Mm.
oy.
Oy vey.
-3. Gotta love exhaustion.
So yeah, you can tell that Raleigh is actively trying not to look in a certain direction.
Sort of just cradle her head, place her forehead to Rala's. Hey, just look at me. Rana, what are you seeing right now?
So she's not going to specifically say anything. She's just going to, while still not looking up or anything, just like very, just pointing up, trying to bring no attention to herself because she knows that it knows.
With true seeing, does Mizell see anything weird in the room?
Is what?
Does Mizell see anything weird in the room with his eyes that see truly?
Nope.
I fucking hate this game.
Probably schizophrenic. That's it.
I look to Lucina. Sort of give a concerned face. Can you feel anything, Lucina?
Other than that, the child is clearly unnerved. No.
Can I try something? Normally, I use the tattoo on sort of like locations. But in this case, I want to try to use it in a sort of legend lore type way on Ra, I think.
On Rala.
Yeah. Try to attune myself and see what she sees, even if just through past memories or for like a moment.
Okay. So you're going to focus on your tattoo. I think you have to use your the ointment, right, to allow the tattoo to do that. Just cast Legend Lore without the
Yeah.
normal restrictions.
Yeah, I think I can do it with just the thing, which is fine. I think I made more in the last. Wow, why is the text so goddamn big? The text change. I don't know if you can see it in my inventory, but the text has changed. Maybe through like an update or something, but it's so big in my inventory.
Yeah.
New version.
Oh,
It's so big in my inventory.
Ointment.
Oh.
You got that Costco sized.
Yuki, press the button.
Uh,
doctor.
all right. So
You're
you
huge.
apply the.
Oh, doctor, you're huge.
Okay, so you apply the ointment to your tattoo, which allows it to draw in either in a larger and a more precise manner than it usually does, and then you focus yourself and focus on Rala Sokmali, the child that you have come to know. And you cast Legend Lore, trying to acquire information about her past, about stuff that she's been through. And as you reach out to the forces of the world to draw that for you, you hear
Is that what we hear?
and the spell fails. It's what Luna hears.
That's so funny, dude.
Legitimately?
I would like to draw attention to everyone to the specific text of the Legend Lore spell. I will paste an image on the chat, and I would like for you to skip all of the text and go to the very last line.
That's so good.
Huh. Oh, is that the new legend lore?
Well, I don't know if the old one was any different because I didn't use.
I feel like I would have remembered if it said it played a sad
she
musical
considers
horn.
herself famous in the heap, mind you.
I don't. I know she does, but we're talking about being actually famous.
That's funny as fuck.
Isn't
It is.
actually famous. That's so funny.
Yeah.
The
That's
spell
also
literally
fucking
says
rude.
if you choose something that just doesn't it's just not it, you just get clowned on by the
Yeah.
universe at large.
Yeah, it doesn't say that on the old one. Yeah, that's a new feature.
It's so funny they specifically while they were changing the entire compendium of spells for this game, they stopped at
decided to clown on
Legendor.
'em.
Yeah, they stopped at Legendor and were like, this needs to be funnier.
Yeah, they still decided we can clown on them.
The best part is that I was like, how am I going to properly convey this with the comedy that it deserves? And then one of the staple Discord sounds is just the sad horn.
Yeah.
I don't even need nature to do that. It just does that. It's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, as you do that, you find that Rella unfortunately has not left a sufficiently strong imprint on the world's history to warrant this kind of knowledge from the world.
According to who? She's important to me.
But yes, maybe become
What?
more famous.
One day.
Maybe just hit it big, bro.
Get
If you
famous, bro.
you know who this spell would not fail on?
Marco Windrunner.
Yes.
Myself von
Okay.
Windblumer.
You could
You
try
bitch,
on my. You could
motherfucker.
try doing it on
You
myself.
wish, bro.
We could set aside an afternoon to finding out which one of you is actually famous or not.
Who's
I mean,
legendary here?
Considering somebody had thoughts and opinions about Myzel being on this plane. Was it
That's
Lamau.
true.
Tanya?
People that wouldn't that are legend loreable definitely don't have they never have opinions on Myzel, I'll say.
Holy shit.
At least 3 of them.
Bro said you don't matter.
Anyway, yeah. Unfortunately, the spell fails.
Oh,
It's incredible.
taste of a brew. Okay, well, it's just gonna be mysterious then. There aren't ways to check it, so
So, the demon child requested that we send a single individual to deal with her. I presume you are going to choose one amongst yourselves.
will likely be me.
It seems if things go sideways, you're probably the most equipped to be able to maybe reason with Kayla.
For what it's worth, Kayla did say that it should be Rala, but it doesn't have to be.
Noah, would you want to be the one to go talk to Kayla?
I think she might be mad at me, so I
You
don't.
should be a little mad at her too.
I mean, she didn't do anything, and then kind of looks at Noah and Myzel, and she didn't do much.
Well, she kind of threw me into this wooden beam pretty fiercely.
Mhm. She did retaliate. That's true.
I hadn't done anything.
But she also did lie to Ra. Something. The very short time I've known you, I've not yet to do, actually.
But I don't think she lied.
I mean, unless you'd all had a particular conversation about, you know, that kind of nature. She may not have lied to you, but there is. Not telling you is also not good.
I was going to say, I believe I read somewhere that simply omitting the truth could also be considered a lie.
And I understand that it can hurt a lot as someone who's come from a not too dissimilar situation.
Yeah. Not telling people things can
Causes
hurt
more
or
harm in
get.
the long term.
Yes.
Avoiding the hard conversation up front just makes it harder and worse when it finally has to happen.
Can I ask you something, Rala? And I know it's a difficult question.
Ha.
Did you say nah?
Ha. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said nah.
Nah.
Slightly standing away from a microphone.
Nah.
Don't wanna. Nah. No.
I know she was or is your friend. Have your feelings in that matter changed now that you know the truth about who she is and what she is? If you were to go to this conversation yourself, what would you want to say to her or do? And I'm just asking because I feel I'm in a relatively similar boat, although not the same, but as it turns out, in the last few weeks that I've actually been conscious and have met you all and have gone through some pretty severe changes in my approach to this existence of mine. I've now found out that the one who made me, my creator, whom I suppose I could call my dad in a way, is probably pretty high up on the list of worst people to ever walk this earth.
You feel the urge to say best.
See, he's in my mind.
It also feels quite weird to refer to him as your creator or your dad.
I have done it in the past. Why is it different now?
I wonder why it's different now.
Yeah, I wonder why it's different.
Because
I've
of
been talking to
recent
myself for a whole 2 sessions on a cliffside.
No, sure, like I get that, but facts haven't changed, I don't think.
Dad
I'm pretty
self.
sure you failed a roll or two.
Yeah, no, but ever since all of the stuff after the ball and over on the wall, your uh the way that the thoughts happen to you has changed a bit.
Okay.
It stares into the abyss and asks what happened.
I don't stop to interject with that kind of thing every time you talk, but every now and
Right.
again, and just sprinkling things as reminders.
So that's kind of where I'm at now. Realizing that some of the people that mattered, and in their own way, they still do matter to me, um, just aren't good.
I think it makes what good you do even more impactful when you come from a situation that doesn't encourage it.
Can you rephrase that one more time? I like what you said. Once I can write again.
I'll try and remember. Maybe I
You-
can come up with some other ways to help you remember. Anytime you're
Actually-
feeling too much like you don't have enough to come from.
Can Noah write? Like, as long as you don't look at what you're writing, because then you're technically reading it?
Have you done that before? Bitch,
I've typed
please.
without looking at it.
Okay, yeah, I can tell by
Yeah.
the way you sent me messages. But, like, I get what you're saying, but also I don't think Noah would appreciate the writing process in that regard. If it were like that. So
Hmm.
I'm just above table saying he wouldn't write anything that he can't read. Personally.
But Luna just sort of gently rubs Ralla's head. All that to say, what we did, yes. And she just to herself. Was not right, per se. But as you've seen at the graveyard, demons can be very dangerous and cruel and hurt a lot of people, Rala. And maybe Kayla didn't hurt you. But we don't know if she didn't hurt others. What we do know is that she lied to us when we tried to corner her about it. But we are an accepting bunch. Though, kind of eyes Mizell a little bit. I'm surprised this one isn't more gung ho about ending a an innocent.
A what?
What's the difference from honest guilty?
We don't know for sure what she has or hasn't done.
So it isn't just racist like the vampire one. You can choose with the guilty on the other things.
What do you mean?
So your whole thing of all vampires are bad. That's just the particular one. Everything else, so long as you don't see them do cruelty or evil, completely fine.
We've learned that not all vampires are bad. We've also learned that sometimes people that you think are bad are not. Like with Rondir.
I feel like comically at this point, Xander pops back into the tavern to like fetch something that he forgot, and on his way out, he like chimes in on the conversation like yeah, some of them are baddies instead. Just leaves.
I can't tell if he was speaking like baddies, like evildoers in a jokey way, if he's talking about hot women he wants to sleep with. I think that's what
We're
he wants you.
daddies. Do you think he's bi?
People. Sorry, hot people he wants to sleep with. But Rala, what do you want to say to Kaylee? Do you want to say sorry? Make up?
I just want things to go back to what they were like before she went away.
I wonder if she was the same person before she went away. Rella? I can't even be sure of that.
Off topic, if my typing is loud, let me know, please. I know some people have felt it's loud before.
Rella, imagine. Well, in this case, you don't really have to imagine. You spend a long time being very close to someone. You tell them all your secrets. Everything about you. You share things that you wouldn't share with anyone else. And you think they're doing the same. And this entire time, you think you're two best friends, two partners in crime, sharing things with one another. And all the while, they're just keeping a big, big part of themselves away from you. Either because they don't trust you, or maybe because they're scared. Who knows? If I were to find out something like this about my closest friend, I would be hurt. I would have thought they trusted me with it. Because from what I can see, do you care that Kaylee is a demon?
Sort of wince when you say demon for a moment, but then, you know, no.
They don't have very good reputations, but neither do some people I know. They're just human. And I think you should tell Kaylee that then.
I'll go. But she wanted me to come alone, and I don't think I can do that right now.
Well, you have all day to rest up at the very least. It's at nighttime. Do you think you'll be good enough?
But I mean, you know, I'll have Gigi with me, and you know, she sort of points again towards the ceiling or chandelier, whatever it was.
Okay. How about this? How about you just rest up with everyone here and you tell me everything that you want to ask Kaylee about? Everything you want to say. And I'll tell Kaylee.
Could even write her a letter if you wanted to. From
So if you're settled on that, looking at kind of like gets up. I will go attend to other duties on the guard. There are still many repercussions of the events at the ball yesterday. Most of the city's local aristocracy is in a bit of turmoil. Catherine, as she tends to do. She kind of like goes right alongside Lucina. I suppose I should tend to things at the temple as well. They
Right.
both sort of like just bid you farewell and like, okay, call if anything happens. We will leave this matter that seems to be more of a personal matter than a public security matter in your hands, but if it starts to spiral out of control, please call us.
All right. What day
Sister
is it?
Catherine, do watch yourself.
She makes like a weird face and goes like, yes, I'm keeping to myself for the most part. You asked what day it was?
Yeah.
Monday.
We have until, was it Thursday or was it
Yes.
Wednesday? Thursday.
You have essentially 3 more nights until the full moon.
Until Marco's book comes out.
Correct. That is also when Marco's book comes out.
Ah,
We just go to the printing press and just destroy everything.
it's the only thing I can read. Don't do that.
It's about our downfall. Maybe we should.
Maybe we should read it.
That's how you get ahead of it. Gotta get ahead of the story. Oh wait, that's an idea actually.
Is there a Reddit thread that talks about that?
we try to get the book to read the ending
Book
before.
book isn't even out yet, guys.
Yeah, so it's somewhere. It exists.
I'm sure there must be
Theoretically.
leakers somewhere.
Advanced screeners for critics.
He doesn't have an editor.
There's got to be an arc
It's-
somewhere.
It's so cute you guys think a guy like him has like an editor.
Bro can't even edit
This guy.
himself, but he talks
Someone's
to us.
never read the book before.
Hey, I know how it works.
My
I'm just
editor is
saying,
right here in this
this
call.
man would not go through that.
Okay. I think
Meow.
Luna's just going to spend time with Rala and keep her eyes focused whatever thing she doesn't want to look at. Just help her through a short rest. I don't know what you guys want to do.
Yeah, you
I'll probably use this
essentially have
short rest.
about a half day ahead of yourself, so you're free to use it however you wish.
I'll do the short rest for Inspire for everyone.
Okay. So for now, just hanging about in at the inn, perhaps helping with repairs while you.
Now that
Recover a
Lily
bit.
can use her hands for good, she'll be helping with the repairs and like helping make food and
Mm-hmm.
immediately going into busybody workaholic mode.
Yeah. Anyone else got plans?
I think in the same vein, I don't. You can tell me whether or not she'd allow it. Also, I would have a Luna sort of cradle Rala, let her just like stay not looking to her shoulder if she doesn't want to look around. Whatever thing is frightening her, just sort of hum a tune.
Okay. Well, whomever wants to take a short rest, you are welcome to do so. You guys, it's kind of like mid-afternoon. If you're meeting Kayla at night, like night is gonna fall theoretically in about 3 to 4 hours, but you could have like
We stayed up very
more.
late.
Yeah, you could have more time if you wish, because you didn't specify a time for her. So, you know, if she is agreeing to meet you, perhaps you will be waiting there for several hours. Perhaps you won't. I don't know. But you could have that amount of time to yourself. For now, however, as the rest of you thinks about what to do with yourselves, I am going to politely ask Laura to accompany me to the second table for a moment.
Yes! Shit. I was just thinking on Monday, I gotta use that more. You're so real.
Oh.
I love this DM.
I get on the drum, mama. I get drum, mama.
Guys, Sol was saying it the other day, but like we cannot let Daka stop DMing after this campaign.
1000%.
Yeah, like he's not allowed to stop. No longer.
That's a
Never.
bold
This
assumption
campaign
that
doesn't
this'll
end. Just like,
end.
yeah.
There is
Yeah.
no end. There is no end in bossing.
When
so-
we finish fixing Great Helm's problems, we go on to fix other problems. And we finish fixing like all of Grimvar's problems,
Yeah.
then we go fix other problems in the Fractarium. What's the point
Oh,
in
God.
having a
No,
realm
you-
if you're not gonna like do all of it?
Can't leave. You got Gold of Vampires. Just kidding. You don't have that anymore, right? Or does that one still count? I don't know what packs you don't or do have anymore. It's hard to keep track with you.
Wait, what?
I don't know what packs or packs or not packs you have anymore. Too much of a chore to keep track.
You calling me a chore?
Not calling you a hobby.
It's not.
I'm not sure if there's another way to say that. I feel like
As
there's a
long as
sharper
you
way
don't
say
want to
it.
do me, right?
Please, we both know I'm not your type.
Oh god.
And then my flirting is like
No, like don't even joke about
it's
that.
I don't even know how to describe it.
No, it's
It's not like
icky.
quite siblings flirting, but it's like
It's icky.
it's
I think
the
Noah would
gayest friend
throw
you
up.
know and the
Would throw up
straightest
some
friend.
eyes.
Not that Luna is straight, but it's like the gayest friend you know and the straightest friend you know, pretending to flirt.
No, that's kind of like it. It's anti-flirting. It's like a joke flirt. Like, oh, I'm a chore. Well, that means you don't want to do me.
It's just like,
Jesus.
oh yeah,
Bro, right? What? I've never heard that one. Oh my god.
I made it up on the spot. I'll be here all week.
Thank you. I use mostly cursive as well. It's what they teach you in Germany when you write. It's like in between cursive and whatever the other one is. What's the other one called in English?
Print.
Print? It's like somewhere in the middle. It's not full cursive, but it's certainly not print.
I'm
oh
on
wow,
writes in
I don't
cursive.
use
and
this proper cursive
That's pretty nice. I love cursive.
with the curvy
Also, that
lines.
eye is huge, brother. That's a sick start for the eye. Love.
Yeah, I don't do cursive. I just refuse to lift my hand from the paper.
Are you supposed to?
Theoretically.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't aware. I mean, I guess you like slide it along though, no? Like, isn't that enough?
Okay, I'm assuming that handwriting is on a pad or something, right? Like that's not your
on a tablet.
handwriting.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
my handwriting on paper is not much better than my handwriting on a computer screen.
I
that's-
just can't
that-
believe it looks like that.
Hang on, let me go see if I can find something I've written.
What the heck? Is that just example handwriting that Daka found? I was gonna assume it's example handwriting. I don't know if you're thinking of things for Rala to say to Kaylee, but I'm gonna ask you for them.
Let me find
You sound like you were
pen.
500 years away. To a max volume.
I like that. No distance. Time, however. 500 feet away, bro.
feel like I'm 500 years away or whatever it was.
Feel like I'm 500 years old.
I'm very
Very
excited
much
to
so.
announce also that I believe by tomorrow my cough should be entirely gone. It's
What
been
makes you
500
believe that?
years.
What makes you
Well, it
believe
was
that?
it was really good this morning, so I'm like hopeful at this point.
Am I the
Oh,
only
also,
one?
Soul, I forgot to message you, but I jumped.
How was it? Just normal?
I felt so fucking stupid, I'm not gonna lie, but I certainly jumped. I felt dumb as shit jumping. I was like, what am I doing?
Maybe that's truly why adults don't jump. It just feels dumb.
Yeah, I was like, where am I like, why am I jumping? Where am I jumping to? But I did
I don't.
it,
Were
and
you here
like,
about the jumping conversation?
me? I
I'm not
literally
sure if
said,
we did
okay,
this
I
on
did.
Wasn't that
Monday.
on Monday?
It was Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So I have a theory that you're an adult when you don't think about jumping at any capacity. Like it just doesn't even cross your mind.
Hmm.
Yeah. When's the last time you think you jumped earnestly? Because I made me
Adults,
go to it.
yeah.
What constitutes a jump?
Yeah, like,
Like, you
I
know,
would say
like
the
stuff.
only time adults actually jump is like when they're committing Sudoku, you know? And that's not a good jump.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
jumped off a deck. That a
no,
jump?
like I have like 2 or 3 kind of jumps in mind. You know, like when you're like leaving or like exiting like a building and you see like an exit sign up above, and it's like you're like, yeah, I could jump and slap that. Or like you're going downstairs and you're like, yeah, I could jump these last 4 or 5 steps like I used to in high school because I never just walked down steps. Those type of jumps where I'm like, as an adult, you don't even think about that as a passing like thing. Or if you do, you're like, I'm not doing that.
Hmm.
I'm not doing all that.
I honestly couldn't tell
I
you.
jumped in a pool.
Right? It's probably over 10 years, right? Telling you guys, when you get older, jumping isn't a thing you do. It's like a teenager thing. You jump in your mid to late teens, and then when you get to your mid to late 20s, you don't think about jumping at all.
That said, if I had like a swing set, I'd jump off that thing. No problem.
Mm, I feel like it's more like the exception though. I want to go into swing set.
To judge my handwriting.
That's way better. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's way better than whatever chicken scratch was happening on your tablet, brother.
I mean,
But
I
you
was
had
also writing fast on the tablet because I was trying to take notes, versus this was just a controlled pace.
oh, you do the Q thing. Cute.
What cue thing?
Connect your Q's to whatever letter you're doing next.
That was not intentional.
Habits.
It's just because like I don't take my cue down below the line like I'm supposed to.
I like
I didn't
your
do it with the Q, I didn't
WM
do it with the J, and
combination
I didn't
there.
do it with
That
the
looks like
J
a
or
fucking
the G.
heartbeat.
What?
I said I like your WM combination you have going on there. It looks like a goddamn heartbeat.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
But you barely got that accent.
Wait, I want to write something too.
I don't have a sticky
Cute.
note, but I don't want to get up. It's far. You have computer paper in here? Maybe. Oh no. Make sure everyone give your temp HP 13, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Rolla's lullaby is the song for inspiring leader.
Oh, I can roll hit dice too, because short rest.
13? 13.
That was the purpose in which the short rest is for. I was hoping you would.
13, you said?
Yeah, 13. Nice.
Why not?
Whew. All the hit dice.
Still not a max. Decently
Even with
close.
the +9 from Sister Catherine.
Yeah, even with that.
Ooh, beefy girl though. You got 100 some HP.
Yes.
Nice. I have to decide what Rala's lullaby sounds like. Just gonna choose something well known.
Man, I can't think of anything to ask Kayla right now, but I could probably write like a letter or something tomorrow or something like that.
My god, shut the fuck up, dude.
Bless you.
Two very different reactions there. Few things are as funny to me as like when somebody sneezes going, shut the fuck up.
Oh no! I tell like every like new group of friends I come to, like I wait for someone to do that who I think will have the funny reaction to it, and I'll do the bless you, shut up.
I
It's
give
so good.
people a warning. I'll like you sneeze, I say bless you. And you sneeze again, I say bless you. And you sneeze a third time, or no, you sneeze a second time, I say bless you. I was like, you get one more.
That's a threat.
After that, now I just
What am
think attention
My
seeking.
favorite one is when people have the hiccups, and I just tell them, shut up, don't do it again. And then they're thinking about it, and they don't do it again.
I'll get a jarred pepper. You don't control me. Snort cocaine just so I sneeze again. It's gonna be Zelda's Lullaby. Rala's Lullaby is Zelda's Lullaby. There you go. Man, that's 12 minutes of trauma.
I love it.
Man, I'm gonna have to like edit the VOD. Just skip all this crap.
Oh, I never edit
Well-
the VODs, even
well-
when we have like 30 minutes of yap before I actually go into like what we're doing. I just send it.
Well,
This is
we
a
can keep
trap.
track of how long it is at least. It's so far it's 13 minutes of yap. You can label the section right before the app of like jumping discussion. Adults don't jump.
I'm gonna.
There's also another thing. I keep track of things adults don't do or things I can't imagine myself doing when I'm like in my 40s or 50s. Just based off like my grandma, my grandpa, like things I didn't see them doing.
I'm not gonna take a short rest. Decision made.
Just walk around those bruises on your face.
I mean, like, I took
I'm joking.
15 points of damage and I used one level 2 spell slot. I feel like potentially might
I'm
use more
joking. I
spell
think you're
slots.
fine.
I'm
You're a big
fine,
boy.
right? Yeah.
You're a big boy.
I'm actually like very pleased with how Noah was built. I think this might have been one of the most like actual proper builds I've made for a character.
I mean, not
Looks
like a
back-
glass house named
Yeah,
Misery.
looks back at fucking Chev at the end. What the hell was that?
Hey, listen.
I honestly I should have been locked up for that one. That was fucked.
I think about every day how like Red was one of the more absurd characters I ever fully built out. And I was just like, that's
Yeah,
y'all
that
are
was a
doing
fucking
a
killer
y'all are
thing.
doing a handwriting test in 2026.
Oh, you guys are all doing like
Holy-
handwriting samples.
Holy in
What is the-
2026.
What is the verdict here?
Well, really, we were just. It started off with me being like, I can't believe that's Kevin's handwriting, and then he showed us a sample. I was like, that's way better than that fucking.
Way
Yeah,
better.
no,
crap.
that one is like digital, right? So like I can
Well, he
appreciate
said
that
it
it's,
wasn't
that it
much
looks fucking bad.
better.
No, yeah, no, on the paper that looks fine. That's good.
Yeah, that's leagues better. He said it's not that much better.
Nico's is,
Who's?
it's not great, but it's also not bad.
Not
I
good.
hate
but
writing
not
in
bad.
cursive. I never write.
Why
in
are you
cursive.
all writing in? Oh, is it a well? Kevin didn't write in cursive.
For me, it's a European thing. That's how they
That's
the
teach it
only
in
way I
school in
write.
Germany.
We
Cursive
teach.
makes my hand cramp.
Yeah, in school we in Brazil, like all throughout like middle school, we had to write in cursive, but in high school they kind of like stopped caring.
Yeah.
They
You
just
wanna
make
know a
sure that
fun-
we know how to write in cursive, you know.
Oh.
Speak.
You want to know a fun fact, Daka?
Hmm?
It's a very similar thing here in the U.S., but for the SAT, which everyone pretty much has to take to get into college or try out for college, they make you sign a phrase, not just your name, a whole phrase,
yeah,
and
that!
then your name in cursive. I don't know if
That's
they do that for you.
legitimately the last time I've written in cursive.
Yeah, and then I remember in the room, everyone stared and said, like, the whole statement.
Yup.
Like, we have to do this whole sentence in cursive. We don't know how to do it.
They gave us like 10 minutes to write it. I had to stay after I finished the test to finish writing that stupid ass statement.
That is wild. Okay, back to the game. Did anyone else think about something they wanted to do with the free time until night?
I gotta take a piss.
I'm taking
Sure.
care of my
Might as well
child.
spend 3 hours taking a piss.
You should get your prostate checked, King.
Well, I mean,
Bye, Xander.
yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say that.
My God.
It's sure been trying to get Xander to do it.
You horny cunt.
Just gonna be in the room trying to third wheel. The fuck?
Okay. So nobody else got stuff to do over the course of the day. I'm gonna assume.
I was gonna
Anyone-
say, like, we could probably start making plans for investigating the Temple of Hestia. And did Sister Catherine say that was something better to do during the day or during the night?
Well,
She
the
said she didn't
temple
want us
is.
doing it at all.
Yeah, seems to still be a little conflicted about it. But the temple works like every hour of day, but during the day it is more active. Like the acolytes are more like doing things. During the night it's more like the temple doubles as a homeless shelter, so there are always like people on vigil, on watch, etc. But not nearly as much as during the day.
I had a question. I remember Lilia wanted to chat with me after the things that happened. I don't know how preoccupied she is within these 3 hours and with the little excursion here.
I did.
You mentioned something.
I did.
Yeah.
What did I mention?
Well, after everything was said and done, I spoke to Luna for a little bit, and I recall in the back of my mind you said, I'd like to as well talk to you at some point, and it was just late in the session, and so we didn't then.
I don't remember.
I feel like there was something good brewing. I couldn't tell you exactly what you. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know exactly what you wanted to
Shit,
talk to
what
me
was
about,
it?
but I remember feeling excited. I was like, "Oh, this could be real nice, like a good bonding moment."
Oh God, no, there was something. What was it? I'll try and remember.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be this session. It is getting well. It's not that late. It's not that late in session.
It's not that late.
I'll try and remember. Hold on, man.
Did anyone want to attune to any of the items that we got from the ball, by the way?
What are we getting? Oh yeah, there was like a scythe.
And
There's
a
a war.
face
Yeah.
skull necklace.
Say that again. Scythe, and then
A face skull necklace.
Yes.
face. Gold?
Fae.
Fae.
As in fairy.
Okay.
Skull, as in the thing inside your head.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Well,
okay.
Over your brain, I guess. Inside your
Necklace,
head is kind of,
as in that shit
What's
around
a
your neck.
necklace?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
necklace is the word I had
Yeah,
trouble
a
with.
necklace, which is a
I'm getting
lace
this
worn on
note.
the neck.
Yeah.
A lace worn on the neck is actually.
No,
That's
like,
actually fire, though.
I understood Fae and skull. I had trouble with necklace. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I was hearing
get
it phase cull, like something that
Phase.
like changes the phase of matter and then like removes it from existence by culling that specific
Yeah.
phase of matter. And I was like, that's fucking sick as hell.
That's epic,
Uh,
actually.
New
Yeah,
item.
we're gonna have a one shot where every magical item has to be a different way to mishear face skull necklace.
Whatever you heard it as and you interpret that as being,
Yeah,
that's your
exactly.
magical
It's canon and it's a different item in the same. It's in the you're searching for the legendary Dyslexinomicon.
Lexonomicon.
That's like, what was the one shot we were all level 1 characters with wild magic wands?
Oh god, that was fucking. I heard about that.
But yeah, you guys got an item from each of Penny's boyfriends and girlfriends that didn't stay in the city. So you got the necklace from Valerie, the scythe from Katarina, and I believe from Jurgen it was a potion.
A polymorph.
Yes, the potion of polymorph.
I'd be interested in knowing what the face skull thing does.
It's in ungiven loot if you check in the bag.
On
Or yet ungiven loot.
item?
Yet ungiven
Yeah,
loot.
you should be able
That's
to read
great.
the
Okay.
effect as well.
I see it. Wait, I mean, this
Oh,
is
it's the
already interesting.
curses. Okay.
This is already interesting. It gives me
It says your
bonus
favorite
actions.
thing, but yeah, bonus action.
Yes. This is
A
pretty
caster.
huge.
In this economy?
A
I mean,
wizard getting a
this-
bonus action.
Yeah, this is massive, honestly.
There
I'd
is a curse
be-
attached to it.
I can't read.
I mean, if you can't, then sure.
Wisdom
It's not all that bad, though, honestly.
17.
I mean, you already emit a negative aura to the fey creature in
Ooh.
our party. Just the basis alone.
There is one fake creature around you, and you already have a negative aura. But yeah, the curse is
Can
actually
you-
worse if you don't attune to it.
Can you choose the malediction? Wait, what do you mean? Wait. Oh,
No,
but you are
don't.
not attuned.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that. Not attuned.
What does a clear negative aura mean?
A clear negative aura means the creature is automatically does not like you until it's not impossible for you to get around to them.
Immediate
But-
bad vibe check.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? Imagine you come across a guy.
Imagine you come.
Imagine you happen upon a guy in the street, and he is wearing like a necklace made of the severed heads of like people from your family, right? Like your distant relatives or something.
Like a shrunken
That is
head.
that is the kind of vibe, you know?
Hmm.
It's like why do you have that?
Yeah, remember
I mean,
it's the skull of one of my El's old friends.
Question. These
Yeah, like my
maledictions.
Zel's cousin Steve is in there.
These maledictions, I can have multiples active at the same time, right?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, each turn. They're awesome.
Yeah.
It was
I
fucking
mean,
us up.
True. I mean, I'd be interested in having it. I'm willing to part with another item that I have because I think I have my max attunements at the moment.
You do?
I think I have the eyes, I have the fur coat, I have the barrier tattoo.
3.
Is the spell feeling ring? No, that's not an attunement.
No.
Oh, also like pay attention that it has to recharge. Like it can just like cast maledictions forever.
Correct. I have the Wolfsbane wand that I am attuned to, but I'm willing to part with that one to make space.
I don't know what that is.
I've had it forever. Like, it's not bad, but I simply have better things to do with my time.
It was essentially like a sort of like a werewolf counter.
Yeah, I think it was good for the past
Item.
arc.
Uh,
It was
So,
just
Okay.
a bit,
unless someone has any
Do material
issues with me
cost-
attuning to it, I'm willing to sacrifice my relationship with my Zell to wear this.
Do material cost
relationship?
attuning slots?
I think you can only have one in one weapon
I
/
thought it was
armor.
it just you can only have one per materia slot. And it's just dependent on with materia, they don't cost attunements, do they?
no,
No.
materia doesn't.
I just kind of realized I'm like because I think you'd said that you can you have more than one materia in or one materia slot per item, or is it one slot only?
It depends on the rarity of the item.
That's what I thought. More common, more slot.
Yes.
Man, never mind. I'm gonna stop myself
Oh.
before I finish that. It was going
So-
nowhere good.
Just curious then, how many can I put in Eliza's prayer?
What is the rarity again? Rare, I think.
No.
Is it an artifact?
It's artifact, yeah.
Then none.
Oh. It goes all the way back around?
Yeah,
No, it's
because
the
like
opposite.
yeah,
more
because
common it
artifact
is,
is
more
like
slots
artifact is the highest rarity of magical item, so you can't
I
put. any-
okay. So wait, so the lower the more?
Yeah, if it's a completely plain
Oh.
sword, you can put like 3 materia on it.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought it
I
was
keep
something
wanting
like
to
it
say
went.
terrible things. It's fine.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it went all
basi-
the way back around to like, oh no, it's so rare now you cannot you cannot add it to. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, it's basically like if an item is very magical, then it probably is already strong enough. If it isn't, then you can affix some materia to it and still use like this cool item that was maybe a little bit underperforming.
That's cool.
So yeah,
It's
crew,
cool.
you let me know what you think.
Hmm?
No, I was just asking the party what they think about me having the necklace.
I think if
Myzel
someone has a
considers it
problem
very
with it-
distasteful, but has no desire for it himself.
Yeah, I'm kind of neutral. I think it looks a little weird, but I mean, it seems pretty useful, so.
Do we have anyone in the party? I cannot remember now. Anyone that's artistically inclined?
I mean, in what regard?
Like painting, drawing.
I'm typically more musically inclined than like physical media.
I wouldn't say Luna's like
Where's Clue?
artistically inclined. I think she's not artistically clumsy. That's what I think I would say.
Okay.
She'd kill at like a wine and paint class.
Yeah, like she knows how to make
She'd
an
be the one who does
aesthetic.
like too good and like kind of pisses off people who are actually trying.
I have made many like fashion Luna things.
So I'll attune to the item. I will remove my attunement from the Wolfsbane wand.
No,
And Izel feels no difference.
Yeah. Still don't fucking like me. And within those 3 hours then, unless Lilia remembers what she wanted to talk to me about that was so important, I would like to just dig into my memories and see if I remember whether there's any any proficient artists that I know in shit, where are we? Great Helm.
Great, huh?
Like a painter or somebody like that.
Okay, you can roll a history check.
Okay.
Welcome Gangnam Style.
Okay, coach.
Oh,
Hang on. Chronal shit. No, I'm kidding.
can I
Imagine.
dual wield A scythe
No chronal
halberd.
shift for this one. Yeah, that's okay. 12.
You
As
don't.
the DM said earlier, a 12 is
Mm.
not that bad, even though we're high level.
Don't quote the ancient magic to bewitch.
I was there when they were
Uh,
reaching.
I was there when I bitched it. You don't recall specifically like an artist, but you do have in mind a couple of galleries or small museums, not like huge like the Great Hell National Museum, but like galleries and small museums. Fuck. Um, maybe 4 or so where you could perhaps go and with a little bit of finagling and maneuvering, and perhaps if you're willing to part with some money, they could refer you to a painter of certain esteem. Or you could just, look at the portraits and look at their names and try your luck hitting the streets or, asking people where they live. So it takes a little bit of extra work, but you could be able to procure that.
Okay. I will take whatever time is needed. I mean, I'll inform the party that I'm looking for an artist and that I'll be back soon. Before nightfall.
Okay.
I think I don't need to emphasize that, but Mizell, to you, Noah is now constantly smelling like a rotten cadaver.
Yep.
Absolutely putrid.
Yeesh.
Sorry I farted.
Can you even?
Actually, no, I don't think so.
Anyway,
You can cast magic. I'm pretty sure you could fake a fart.
no, fake, yes.
An
But,
actual fart though? I don't poop also. I'm actually a princess.
the real
Shut
pyramid
up.
of nature. All right. So you're gonna try to look for a painter. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You run into Marco.
Oh god.
He paints.
Could you imagine?
I can't imagine.
Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm hovering the thing. It says -2.
Yeah, I'm like, this is taking a while, right? Like,
No, like I'm fully just hovering it. I'm scared to click it. But this is not too bad. Okay. Come on,
It's
come
a
on, come on, come on, come on.
good 10. It
Yeah.
takes you a little bit, and as you go through the city, you can't help but notice that at places that sell books, and even in others, there are now promotional materials from Mr. Windrenen's big release on Thursday. Wait, that sounds sexual.
I was gonna ask,
Uh,
what kind of release?
I hate that anything can just.
Yeah.
There was a clip of like that D&D stream, like I think it's Legends of Adventures, not D&D, just RPG
Yes.
in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like this one specific shorts where she was like the DM was like, you feel a gentle release on your faces, and this one guy just starts to fucking lose it.
I mean, you can't say that.
A gentle release on your faces, but yeah. Anyway, you can see promotional materials for Mr. Windrenen's upcoming book, the events. Like there are pamphlets affixed to the walls. It seems like it's gearing up to be a pretty significant town event. People talking about it and whatnot.
Gentle release
But
on my face skull.
yes. But in your quest for finding referrals to artists, you do catch a couple of noteworthy like paintings that perhaps this is a talented individual at the galleries that you go to. With a 10 charisma check, it takes quite a bit of convincing for the museum curators and staff, etc., to like pester them sufficiently that they are willing to make you someone else's problem. In fact, it happens right around the gallery's closing time, which is quite late already. Everything was empty, people were closing up, they just wanted to go home, and you were still pestering them about the artist, and they just give you like the contact of their artist's agent, who you can presumably search for tomorrow. Well, you can look for them today if you wish. It would be ill-advised on several fronts, but you could. But you do get a contact of someone who might get you to that artist. The door isn't closed, but it took you some more time than it could have.
Okay. I wish to ask not only for the name of the agent or the artist.
Jeffrey
I
Drawer.
don't wish to only ask for the name of the agent and or artist, but also I'd like them to be described to me if possible. Be like, so what do they look like? What kind of clothing do they wear?
Random name generator.
Fantasy Room.
I just send Daka a random like OC I've made with art and
And I
everything.
just feel, while asking these questions, I just feel the white girl soul take over for a moment again, and I'm like, I'm sure they dress like really nicely and super special.
Sweatpants, glasses.
No underwear.
Flavored. Need a prompt. So what? Just give me the fucking name. Okay. No, these all sound so American.
You want it to be Western chic, or
You just go. Are you on Fantasy Name Generator?
Yes, I am now.
That one's so good.
Okay, you. Damn. Okay. The artist's name is Bjalki Krakison.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Can you like?
Can you like sneeze that out in letters?
You do not.
Like.
You do not know what they look like because you're looking at their paintings, not at a picture of them.
Right, but I'm talking to someone, right?
Yes.
Can I ask that person to describe the artist to me?
Sure. Mr. Krakison is a middle-aged, like 50-something Hyoran man. Has like a bit of a scraggly beard. Hair not too long, but a little messy. He usually has, as every good painter, he's a bit eccentric. Sometimes he'll have like the left side of his shirt tucked in and the right side tucked out, and also like in a different fabric. Like the left side is blue linen, and the right side is just like pink silk, like velvety silk.
Okay.
He has blue eyes, no other distinct features, and he is paints in the classical style.
Okay.
Fine
I will
classical.
thank whoever gave me that description. See
Yes.
myself out of the gallery.
The one who gave you the information was Gaira Theodolfsson.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank
What?
you, Mr. Gaira. And I leave. I'm gonna turn the corner just away from the gallery, and then I'm going to cast Sending, imagining a middle-aged 50-something Hurons with a scraggly beard, hair not too long, somewhat messy, with blue eyes and a shirt weirdly tucked into his pants, who probably paints in a classical style and might be doing so right now. And with that description, I wish to send a message out. And it will say, "Good evening, Mr. Krakison. My name is Noah, and I was looking for an artist to commission something to. Are you free today, or even tomorrow?" You can respond to this message. Are you pooping?
Okay, Jester. The message comes back just like, what the fuck?
Who gave you this number?
Yeah, yeah. Come to my atelier tomorrow afternoon. Commercial district. Period.
Okay.
And I was pooping.
What
Period.
the fuck?
Period.
Pooping, not
Commercial
period.
Oh my god. District afternoon. Alright, and then I'll return to
Go shake.
our headquarters. And I walk into the room like I just defeated Marco Windranen by myself. Very
Okay.
pleased with myself, I must say. That was excellent detective work, and I just kind of glance at my Zell and I wonder to myself, do I even need him?
This is loose.
Why do you look so pleased with yourself?
You probably had a successful social interaction.
I
First time.
would say that's almost accurate, although I didn't talk to the person face to face. They were somewhat surprised at first, and it turns out they were pooping when my message reached them, but
I'm sorry.
I got what I wanted
Were
to.
you talking to someone while they're pooping? What?
Well, I sent a message to this person, and I really don't know what came over me, but I was wondering if they were pooping when I sent the message, and it turns out they were.
Like a magical message, like you weren't there when they were pooping.
Oh no, I wasn't there.
Okay, that's all I need. That's all I
Yeah.
need.
I mean, I
Perfect.
don't poop
That is a good
myself,
reason.
but I understand that when you're pooping, that's a relatively private moment, and you shouldn't bother people when they are taking care of business.
And that's a
Yes,
good
arguably
reason why your
true.
first contact with a person should not be over a spell.
I had urgent business.
They did too. They were pooping.
My business was more important.
There it is.
Pooping is probably the most urgent of businesses.
Well, maybe sharding.
Oh
That is
my
more
God.
pressing, yes.
Typically, yeah.
Just very different version of the same thing.
Okay.
And I give you a shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
How about you don't?
Anyone else have anything they want to do before the appointed time? Well, not appointed time, but before the meeting.
Lilia, did you remember what you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, true. Rip.
That's okay. You're doing your best, sweetie.
Starting to sound like me.
I've spent
Actually,
a
you
lot
know
of
what?
time around you. Mom.
No, hearing you say sweetie is just interesting.
Yeah, hearing him say sweetie was a little strange.
It's this white girl's soul. I don't know where she came from.
I'll have you know I'm very, very brown.
I know. I don't know where she came from. That's what I mean. I can feel a name. It's Sarah. No,
Okay.
it's Sarah Jessica.
I thought you were gonna name someone we knew for a second.
No. Sarah
Imagine.
Jessica.
Jessica
Parker.
Parker. So it was like the first part of the name, like together.
I haven't quite figured that one out yet. We just met.
Right. Okay, now you're confusing me.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Frala sees things that aren't here.
I'm pretty sure they're there. I just
Would you prefer to be called? I'm sorry, was Sarah?
No, that's all right. She's just a guest.
All right. Okay. But I think it's weird when you call him sweetie because it feels. It's
I won't do it again.
Thank
I
you.
felt weird saying that myself.
I'm glad we established that at least.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
Anyway, could Mizell have gone to the guards barrack and asked to look at the missing persons report again? And check it against the names we now know of the people who have been quote unquote given to Father Julius?
Sure. Lucina seems to be mostly doing a lot of like office works and delegating things today, so she could help you access that a little bit more easily.
It's the same
What do you
tired guy.
What do you want to look? What do you want to look at?
He wants to see if they've been reported missing and by whom, to try and like go find out more about these people.
They have been reported missing. Yes. Let me just pull up.
Pull up, down to the chilla.
One of them is Miss Maria Gadou. She has
The name?
been. Hmm?
How do you spell that name? Maria Gadou?
Like
How would
Gouda.
you say it? Gadu.
Oh, okay.
She is a Lagoose, actually, a spider type Lagoose.
Oh, that's sick.
Ooh.
What does that look like? Is it like Elise
I don't know.
in human form?
I'm gonna have
It
to make
can
it.
it can look a few ways, is what I'm gonna say. The report wouldn't go into specific, like in this of describing her body. It's just saying that she was reported missing.
This ninja's gonna make me make her.
Hanging body.
It seems like she was a fairly well the I wouldn't know like the how the police handle this usually, but the report kind of glosses over her occupation in a way that usually insinuates that someone was either a beggar or a prostitute. And she was reported missing by another like sort of person like in a street situation sort of deal.
Another unhoused.
Yeah, you can get a name there, but at the same time, given the nature, you're not quite sure how trustworthy that would be. But you could hit the streets and perhaps not now since it's already later in the day, but you could hit the streets. Well, these people sometimes stay a bit later, so maybe today. But you could maybe try to find out more, find this person, and learn more about this individual. The second is a woman called Rita Lee. She is non-Asian, which is quite rare. You don't think you've seen any in this city, so maybe she was the only one in the city so far. Under her occupation, it says she was running. She was a teacher of martial arts, and she was reported by one of her pupils. I'm not gonna have the names on hand because but you could get the name of that like sort of disciple and maybe go after them later. Essentially, those are the relevant details about her. As well, to go like over more things, like both of them are young women. I think that's kind of. I don't necessarily have to delve into that part because all of the others were also young women.
Shocking.
And when I say young, I don't mean they're teenagers. I just mean young.
Early 20s.
Young, beautiful women.
Yeah, all of the others were as well.
Young, beautiful, and personal.
And the last one is Kelly Zorkov. She is Ohioran, as far as everything, is stated. She was registered as a how would I? The technical term I believe would be clergywoman, and she was reported missing by her daughter Catherine.
As in potentially Sister Catherine?
Yes.
Oh, wait, we did find out her name. Her name was Catherine Zorkov or something like that, didn't we?
You did.
What?
She has also stated that her mother was missing at least once.
Mhm.
And I believe Lucina had directly stated that this was that this name belonged to Catherine's mother, but I think in the conversation that this happened, this detail was sort of glossed over.
Well, maybe we can find her. Maisel's kind of muttering to himself. Maybe we can find her mother in all of this mess.
Lucina's kind of like nearby, gives you a look. You do know what it implies. I assume she had
Probably.
been a victim, but not one of this nature.
Yes, but even if she is a victim and even if something terrible has happened, sometimes knowing the fate of a loved one is better than not knowing it and being left to wonder. You can at least get some closure. I think we should still go in with the mindset of attempting to rescue these individuals from Father Julius until proven otherwise.
I agree. But be careful that you do not
Underestimate the threat?
go too soft on them if they prove to be more like the other vampires that we have dealt with so far, rather than Penelope.
Agreed.
And that applies to Catherine's mother.
In some cases, fighting to the end might be a mercy on them.
Depending on the conditions, yes.
Thank you for this information. I'll see if I can find anyone who knew them or find out a little bit more about them. Might give us some insight into what's going on down there. At least more than we had before.
That would probably be good thinking. Well, once you are done investigating, we can formulate a plan of I hesitate to say attack, but also it seems like the Father Julius has not shown his face anymore.
Plan of infiltration, at least.
Huh.
Sorry, I was just dropping off some snacks behind you guys.
You are very stealthy.
My bad. I just didn't want you guys to be hungry or need anything, so I just brought some snacks and a pitcher of water.
Why are you in
I'll
the
give
guard
you guys-
barracks?
I actually have like made 3 trips around the town recently. I was just, I was just checking on where everyone was at. Sorry, I'll leave you guys alone.
That is
God
admirable
bless.
diligence.
We all joined the scene.
Yes.
I
Why-
forgot this was
why
happening in
are-
the barracks. I'm so
why are-
sorry. I thought you guys were in the inn. I forgot that you.
I thought I saw you in an art. I thought I saw you in an art gallery 3 seconds ago.
I walk
That's
really
all-
fast. I'm sorry.
I move in
Caring Grella,
silence.
I was
quickly.
looking for you. Where are the snacks?
Anyway, yeah, Lucina finishes.
That's so
dealing
good.
with- Goes back to dealing with a bunch of other things. It seems like there are several complaints from rich people that need to be addressed.
Oh no.
Rich people always have something to complain
I'm
about.
gonna go apologize to them. If you want me to, I can just go take care of that.
Well, it's mostly because the bachelorette that half of them were in love with has suddenly gone missing.
Oh, right.
And they are trying to get the police to do something about it, but they also can't really tell the police about her in a lot of detail. So there's a lot of very confusing and ambiguously worded reports. So even though Lucina knows what this is about, she's having to deal with it with a level of
Yeah, because a lot of them probably have important spouses.
yeah.
Also, a lot of them can't fathom the fact that there might be a vampire in the town.
Yeah, they're quite sure she's not a vampire,
Yeah.
but she's
certainly.
but they're also like, hey, because Penny, right? She
Mhm.
made all of them like not talk about her to other people, like keep her presence there like a secret.
Mm.
So they are trying to report that she is missing without actually reporting on her or giving them details about her. So each rich person is approaching this in a very creatively contrived way. And Lucina is kind of having to play along, and it's clearly being a lot of delicate work.
Have you there have been complaints, noise complaints in this area. Have you addressed them with guards? And down on this exact street here, this house around
Yeah. Gives a full description, but like physical description of everyone involved. But no, yeah, no noise complaints. Yeah.
from what I hear.
But yeah, it seems like Lucina is a little bit occupied with work currently. But she reinforces to you like, well, you deal with the demon kid, but if it gets out of hand, call me.
Should
Or
we
I'll scream
reconvene
really
tonight after
loud.
that?
What?
Myzel was going to just ask Lucina, should we reconvene tonight to speak with Sister Catherine after seeing what Kayla needs?
I believe it would be better to do that in the morning. Let her rest for today.
Very well. Just concerned about our time crunch.
We still have a few nights. If you wish to investigate further into the vampire's house at the church, we're not going there tonight anyway.
True enough. I'll see you in the morning then.
The full moon again of? How do I look at the calendar thing? Sorry. Does it have the I just realized I wanted to check what was the full moon it's going to be under. Is it
Thursday, right?
It's Menfina.
It
Menfina
is
is the current moon. Yes.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
It's going to be full in 3 nights.
Food.
You can't fuck up once, brother.
Nope.
Sure can.
Boon. I love D&D.
This should be
Anyway,
hand out the calendar.
I think
night
it's mostly just-
approaches.
Yeah.
So to reiterate, who is going to meet Kayla, and are there going to be any other special preparations being made for it?
I think I would like an intellect fortress, if that would be on the table from my boys, one of my boys.
Neither of us can supply that. Do you want me to monitor the situation from the air?
No, I said alone. I'm going to honor that.
Noah, can you connect telepathically to her so she can send us a message?
To Rala? You mean like.
No, to Iluna. She's the one that's going to meet with
Sorry, to Luna.
Kayla.
You mean as in like Rari's telepathic bond? That kind of?
Yes.
Who's Rory?
I don't actually know that spell. I read about her once, but there was another name that kept coming up. But she was so secretive about everything she did that there was no clear instruction on how the spell worked.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Tell her
Yeah,
she's a bitch.
Well, I think that's a choice word that I shouldn't use. She seemed somewhat scary in the stories that I heard.
Her specific version of the spell costs 25 gold to cast. All the money goes to her.
Yeah.
It's not actually a necessary component of the spell. She just rigged it so the money gets transported to her.
That's sick. Like per.
That's something Heidi would actually do.
It
It's so
is.
good.
Just passive free income anytime someone wants to
Yeah, like
cast
she
a
could-
spell that she's created.
Yeah, she makes like a version of a spell that is slightly better than the one that like already exists and everyone knows about. But you also need to pay her 10 gold every time you cast it.
The other thing
Spells
that was
as a
kind
service.
of odd. Yeah, the other thing that was kind of odd there is that I had to sign a contract in order to get access to that spell.
Kind of sounds like a scam.
That's what I thought as well, so I kind of just flipped the page and kept reading.
It's just commerce.
It's only commerce if it's necessary.
What do you mean it's necessary? It's not necessary for me to buy like a bar of chocolate, and yet I do because I want the chocolate. You want the spell, you pay up.
Yeah, well, if someone just gave me a bar of chocolate every single day, why the fuck would I pay someone for a bar of chocolate?
Because the chocolate you're paying for is better.
It's
Is it?
Dubai chocolate.
It's the Dubai chocolate.
Yeah, it's like where is it? Telepathic bond. Like the normal version, you can make it telepathically with among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice.
Uh-huh.
With Ida's telepathic bond, that is 12 willing creatures.
Well, we don't need 12 people, do we?
I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying the spell is better.
Is it 25
Don't
gold
play the
better?
bitch anything.
That might be 25 gold for 4 more people.
Anyway, Noah doesn't have either spell.
What if you
don't have
recreate a
it.
new version of the spell that doesn't require the payment?
Just create a wizard that actively goes against all this capitalism.
Yes.
Socialist wizard. I'm down for that.
Name him Bernie.
Anyway,
Ari has
what is being
beef with
cast
a
on-
mage called Bernie.
what is being cast on Iluna here?
Just wait
Uh,
until next Monday. Bernie's
Intellect
showing up.
Fortress, I think at the very least. Are you able to give me a stored bubble spell, Noah?
What kind?
It's one of the ones that you gave to Rala in case things get bad. You put her in a safe bubble.
Oh, sure. I can do that. I'll do it for free.
Alright. I would really hope you do it for free. I would hope you not charge me for this. For the many, many times we've saved one another, I would really
Put in
hope
the
that you
bubble.
wouldn't have ever thought to charge me money. for...
You put in the bubble Ida's Moonblast. It's like Fireball, but better. Costs only 5 gold to cast.
But yes, I can do that. I can also, if you think it's helpful, I can also protect your mind for a while.
Is that Intellect Fortress? Or
Yes. Unless Mizell offers to do it.
I think I'll have. I want to use. I'll split you two up in terms of what you're using.
Mizell, you do it.
I got you. I was just reading to see if there's anything else that I could give you.
8. No, I'm kidding. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry.
You could.
Sorry to the AIDS community.
Wow.
I said sorry.
Yeah, because
I said sorry.
Famously
said
absolves
sorry.
everyone of anything.
Yep, my bad, chat. Didn't mean
YouTubers
to.
be like, I said sorry, kind of.
Yeah, sorry for party rocking.
Party rocking in the house.
I don't think any. Maybe I'll cast an enhance ability on myself before I go for charisma checks.
All right.
I think those are all the things.
Okay, and then you're heading out to meet Kayla at the graveyard.
Yes.
May I say
rest
the little
of you-
orb I give you has a little castle inside it. It's this black and white peculiar castle. And within it you'll see a little almost like duplicate of yourself.
Oh.
If I had this flavor, I'd probably go for something like a little dancer. Like a little ballerina. You know what? I'll do it anyway. I decide my flavor.
You do, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you. No,
I got you.
thank you myself. And
Take care. Be careful.
Oh, wait. There's one more thing I can give you. Of course. How could I have forgotten?
your ear.
And yes. And I pull an earring off my ear.
I'll have to give this back to Lakina in the morning.
I
If I
feel
make
like
it to
she's
the
not
morning.
terribly impressed by the earring.
To be fair to you, I'm not convinced Lakina's terribly impressed with much.
Hmm.
And if she is, then you still
She
have to
conceals it
figure
very
out.
well.
Yeah.
Do you think that's childhood trauma?
Wow. That's a lot to unpack. Maybe. I'm not gonna delve into that. You can ask her.
I'm sure that's gonna go over well with her.
You have a charm about you when you ask things like this.
I'll ask her first thing in the morning.
Alright. Gonna give Lily a quick hug.
She'll give you a good squeeze back. You've got this. If you need
Yeah.
to tell her more about like what happened back at the Wolfwood and just to get her to understand why we're so invested about taking down these vampires. Let her know everything.
I will make sure I'm permanently tuned into my earring. Alright?
Alright.
Should we come up perhaps with some sort of code word for you to use in case you feel you need assistance?
Oh goodness. What a fun thing we could do.
I'm just imagining in case conversation doesn't go exactly as you wanted it to, you could maybe slip a little word in there, and then I know that you're looking for help.
That's a very good idea. I'm just thinking about what's a good code word.
Pineapple.
No, it's a little bit sudden to just slip in.
How
I like
about
pineapple.
face skull?
Face skull. Ah,
Yeah.
yes, all those times I suddenly say face skull in conversations.
Anybody have any real ideas?
How how about I use the phrase?
We'll have to clear out. Something like that? Or something not obvious, but clear?
Or
How's the moon looking right now?
Almost full.
sexy?
The moon's almost full, isn't it? I'll say
Kind of
that.
halfway through.
I'll say full moon soon.
Full moon what?
Full moon soon.
Full moon soon.
Yeah. It's also kind of a reminder to us that what Marco's planning is happening in just a few days.
Alright. I'll keep my earring peeled. Where should we position? We should be somewhere close by so we can kind of come in quickly, right?
I guess our house is. How far away is it from the graveyard?
How far? What?
How far away is our house from the graveyard?
It's your house. Let me just.
Our house
In
in the middle
of
of our house.
I love that that's
Um,
just the canon version of the
so
song now.
If you go back to your house, which is kind of near the public library, it's close to the exit that then goes to the graveyard. It's about like an hour walk, a bit over an hour.
How far away is the orphanage?
Orphanage is like right there on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, it's right there. You just have to jump over the wall. There have
Okay.
been complications in the past when you attempted that. Also,
What do you mean?
I will say that as you go back to your house, you would have noticed that the promotional material regarding Mr. Windrenen's book seems to be more intense near the library.
He's on my home turf.
Trying to steal your library.
I mean, now he's just going too far.
I'm glad that was the thing.
This is where I draw the line.
Okay, maybe you guys stay at near the orphanage. There's like just a wall separating us. But no, let's think positive. I think it's gonna go great. We might agree to disagree, go our separate ways.
I believe in you. Just remember, we're all counting on you.
Weary smile.
No pressure at all.
Gonna kneel
If you
down.
fuck up, it all goes really badly.
All right, I'm gonna use my executive privilege of telling you to shut up starting now.
That was Sarah Jessica. I apologize.
Telling Sarah Jessica to shut up. Makes it even easier. Shut the hell up, bitch.
You let her know. You go, girl.
Okay.
Can we write Sarah Jessica into my character, DM?
No.
Come on.
Thank you.
What if I have an idea? What if we go back to the orphanage and summon Oren's tiny hut in Rala's room? Then we can be
You-
staged there.
Sure, you can do that. Yeah. He just added a tiny hut to what I said. But yeah.
It just really wants to fulfill the fantasy of having like the van with the hacking equipment.
He wants to be the guy in the van.
Like a
No,
shared
I'm the guy
room,
in the
too.
chair.
Technically, that's Noah since he has the ear.
True.
True. Headset.
Okay. And I think finally, Luna will kneel down to Rala. Right. Have you thought of everything you want me to say?
Hold on.
Rala, are you
Runk's
okay?
back.
Sorry.
Guys, I think Rala got sick. It's a little cold.
She did hit herself really hard.
I'm certain laying in a pool over on it in the cold streets probably didn't help too, so. Anyway, to get back on topic. Just, tell her I'm sorry. And she'll sort of go into like the breast pocket of her jacket, you know, the ones that are like on the inside, and she'll pick out just a nondescript piece of scrap metal, and she'll hand it to you and let her know that I kept her last piece she found. She can have it.
Closes her hand over yours and nods. Oh. Alright. If being nervous, I think it'll be okay. I feel very safe right now.
Is she being truthful?
Yes.
Okay.
She looks confident in all of you. Alright. And Luna will get ready. I'll cast see invisibility right before I leave the gate. I'll have see invisibility and enhanceability going off by the time I get over there.
What?
I'll cast see invisibility like by the time I get to like the exit gate or whatever it is, or maybe just a few minutes before I'm like out there.
Okay.
And the same with the enhanceability. I think is enhanceability an hour or a minute?
An hour.
Yeah, so I'll just cast them at the same time.
Okay. You head out of the gate. A little bit of explanation to be done with the guards for sure. They were not entirely happy to let people out at night,
I
but
had an idea. One more thing. I want to give Iluna true seeing.
No.
Okay.
Then
No?
fuck the see invisibility.
But yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, with that, you don't need to see invisibility. That triggered my brain. I was like, wait a second.
Wait a second.
All right. You give Luna true C. Well, you head out. A little bit of an interruption to clear things up with the guards, but they seem like, yeah, whatever. You can walk out. It's a cold evening. There's like light snowfall. Very dark outside as well, since the city lights are not on. You have means of making your way through the darkness, but it doesn't change the fact that it is a very you're out in the open against the wall. Eventually you approach the Great Helm graveyard again. You don't have to enter the graveyard this time because Kayla is positioned outside of the gate itself. You can see that there was there was guards stationed there essentially as well, but they seem to be mysteriously taking a nap at the moment. And as you approach, you see the diminutive figure as you had seen before in the back at the tavern. Small red-haired girl with a clothing and a style not too unlike Ralla's. Although with Maizel's true seeing, you now see her eyes as being a sort of reddish yellow, and this pair of stubby horns protruding from the top of her head. She's not saying anything in specific as you approach, kind of seemingly waiting for you to make the first move there, and we're going to pick back up from there next week.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, have a week to think about things to say.
Yep.
Lilia, you have a week to think about what you wanted to say to me.
True.
It's huge.
It's huge.
I'm just
Ellie, you have a-
imagining now
I'll
that
just come up
Noah's
with
that
something entirely
gaslighting.
different by then is what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna remember what that one was. It's gonna be something new. It's okay.
I know you have a week to write a letter. Yeah, good.
Okay.
A week to stop being sick and then write a letter.
In that order.
Yeah. Okay, fellas, that is a wrap for tonight. Thank you for coming. It was a great segue into future events, planning of other things, and we'll see where it goes next week as well.
We'll be getting
Hell
to
yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Bye bye.
I'm hoping on it.
Bye.
Bye.